Things are finally happening. I think we've got some new plants here, but we're getting a lot of new dinosaurs too. Look at this guy. It's a Dimetrodon. Hey everybody, Mr. Miola here, and welcome to Birthdays the Beginning. This game comes out in a couple days' time, and it is brought to us by the creators of Harvest Moon. It's a God-type game, so this is the game, and I am its god. It's a God-type game all about evolution, where you're given like a block of land, and you basically start out with nothing but dirt. You want to create oceans and mountains and slowly evolve species into your world, all the way from tiny little plankton organisms to like dinosaurs and then animals and then people. So the game features a couple different play modes. You got free play, challenges, and you got like this mission type thing that it throws you into first. But this in front of us right now is one of the challenge worlds. It's a dinosaur themed one, which is awesome. I've had a bit of a play through some of them, but each of them has kind of like its own role. So let's head straight into this world here and have a little bit of a scan around. What's going on here? We got a bunch of big brontosaurus looking guys. We got a little, I don't know, pteranodon looking dude, except I know for a fact it's not a pteranodon. Whatever that is, it is not a pteranodon. We have a triceratops chilling up here, munching on some leaves. We got some little guys. Where's it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This guy here is apparently a velociraptor, by the way. Looks more like a chicken if you ask me, but he looks cool nonetheless. What else do we have? There's a plesiosaur chilling in the ocean down here as well, and there is even a tiny little coal or tiny little fish guy at the bottom of the sea. Whoa! And oh yeah, down here. If you go through the world, you can see his lava and stuff down there. But basically, the goal of this challenge is to breed the pteranodon into your world, which is harder than it sounds. You actually need to go and manipulate the world, the temperatures in the world, and the different dinosaurs and species on the world to then go ahead and get new species in. So altogether, there are about 300 different plants, flowers, birds, animals, dinosaurs, everything that you can get in this game. And there's a massive, like family tree for you to span as well. It all starts off with one little thing, and then slowly it evolves further and further into different kinds of species or animals like this. We can go down all the way over here to this little guy who turns into this little guy, who turns into this, who turns into this, who turns into this, and eventually we start getting into the dinosaurs, and we can also get into things like bulls and mammoths and elephants and stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet, but hopefully we will be able to do that. So this is just a little bit of an insight as to where we can end up with, well, not even end up. This is like the midway phase, dinosaurs. However, we are going to leave this all behind. We're going to start our very own little world from scratch and see if we can evolve our planet, our cube, whatever you want to call our world, into something a little more looking like this. All right, so here is our new world. This is what we start off with. Like I said, it's a blank canvas, it's a flat planet, and there's nothing on it really. It's just there to do whatever we want to do with it. So this is our guy here. We're the little red dude that's floating around there, and the little blue guy is Navi, and he's just there to kind of guide us through our journey of being god of this world, the world of Miola. And basically, I've gone and spawned in, and basically you can sort of pick up progress from where you've left off. So this little red guy here is currently a level 7. In his level 1 state, he has not a lot of HP. You can't really do a whole lot. You can also only alter one block at a time. However, now that we're level 7, we can go and change large areas at a time, which is good because it speeds things up a hell of a lot. And these little things here, I don't really know what they do. I think they give you experience. But anyways, we're going to go and start terraforming this world so we can allow for new species to spawn into our world. And the first species that we're going to be aiming to get is over here somewhere. Let me show you. This guy right here. It's a stromatolite. This is basically where everything stems from. And to get these guys growing, you're going to need shallow water between 38 to 53 degrees Celsius. And the way we kind of manipulate the temperatures is basically if we build upwards, if we build mountains and stuff like that, it decreases the temperature. If we build downwards into massive oceans, it increases the temperature. Obviously, because you're getting closer to the core of the planet. Anyways, let's go. We gotta get a wriggle on. Let's go and start dropping some of this land, creating a nice shallows type area. I don't think we need too big of an area. I think the temperature in here right now is actually 0 degrees. We're gonna have to get a little bit hotter, but let's keep going a little bit more with this, and eventually we're gonna get some big old oceans going. But just for now, Shallows are going to have to do. There we go. A little bit more. Let's get a nice big cube going over here. And like I said, if we were a level 1, we'd have to do this block by block. So I'm very glad we don't have to do that. Currently, the temperature on our planet is 55 degrees. As we speed up time, though, it's going to become 31 degrees. So let's go zoom out into our little macro. Or is this micro mode? This is macro mode, I think. And what we can actually do is speed up time. And over time, we're going to get new species. So as you can see, we now have a phytoplankton in the world. But they're very, very small. They're just there to kind of... I don't know, it's the very first organism. So we're going to let those punch on. We're going to let them keep on going. And as they increase, we're going to get zooplankton, which is the next one. Now, the next one in line after these two is going to be that strombolibolite, whatever the stuff's called. And that is when the game starts to get interesting. So let's quickly go zoom into the world. We got some little sparkly bubbles around the place. And let's have a look at our water. So the temperature in here is 53 degrees. Let's quickly go check out our library again. We are going to need between 38 and 50 degrees. So we might actually need to drop this a little bit further. Let's go and create a tiny little bit of a lower section. Let's go drop this down a tiny little bit. Hopefully it gets a little bit warmer then. And lets us, I don't know, hopefully spawn in some of these little strombolites. Okay, so it's currently 52 degrees. That's between the range of temperatures that we want. Let's go and speed this up a little bit. And hopefully we get them. Hopefully we get them. Nothing's happening right now, though. Why is nothing happening? We're not getting anything. Maybe we've got to make a couple more adjustments here. Maybe we got to go and expand this a little bit further. I doubt it, but hey, it's worth a shot, right? It's worth a shot. Anything that might help our planets. Maybe we should try dropping this a little bit further. So down here, it's hard to tell what temperature it is, but if we zoom out and have a look, it should tell us. We might actually need to build some mountains, so that might be the issue here. But hopefully we start seeing some change. We're getting some more phytoplankton. We've got 1 million of them on the planet now. We just need the zooplankton to start spawning in a little bit quicker, but nothing's happening to them. Here we go. Right as I stopped it, we've got ourselves the stromalatites. Let's let them continue spawning a little bit further. Let's get a little bit more of them coming into our world. And there we go. Now we are getting life. Life is starting to happen. That's what I like to see. So let's go zoom into this world and I'll show you what we've got here. These here are stromalatites, and we also have some little cyclomedusas around here somewhere. Where are they at? Or is that just these little plants? That might just be this. Oh no, that's a Colunia. Oh, this little guy right here. Here he is. There he is. And basically the idea of the game is to go ahead and try and fill your Pokédex of all the different species and creatures you could possibly find. As you can see, I found a bunch of them already. And that's because we spawned in some of our progress from a future world. But hopefully we'll be able to do this all over again. Because I haven't been very far. I've only got a few little dinosaurs here and a spider and stuff. And I have no idea how I did that. So replicating that's going to be quite difficult, I think. Anyways, let's go. We got to go and keep dropping. No, I want to drop this land. Let's start dropping this land a little bit further. And to counter this, though, we're actually going to have to go and start bringing the land upwards as well. Because you can't just drop it. I guess you got to find a good balance. So we're going to make sure we do that. But we don't want to go and remove all of our shallow lands. We'll keep a bunch of that as well. And then eventually we'll start getting some deep oceans and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's start building us a mountain range. Where should we build our mountain range, though? We've got a nice big ocean here, which we're eventually going to have to make it look like a proper ocean, because right now it looks pretty trashy. Let's jump back in, though. Let's jump back in. I'm going to build a nice big mountain range over in this corner of the world. So let's get our very big tool and I guess just start expanding up a nice big old mountain over here. I like it. I like it. And we're slowly decreasing the temperature of the world as well, which is ideally what we're going for as well. And we've run out of HP. So HP basically changes, I guess, the amount of stuff you can do while you're zoomed in. So now we have to let the time advance a little bit further, which we let it go at a slow pace, and you can speed it up, which also consumes HP. If you're going to play the game, I recommend paying close attention to the tutorial, because it can get very, very puzzling. Okay, now that we've got stromatolite as well, we're going to start seeing a nice little greeniness down here as well. And that's eventually going to spread into grass and start making our world look really, really nice. So hopefully that starts happening soon. But in the time being, I think it's time to get more mountains. Let's get this nice and high. That looks so bad. It looks so bad. All right, come on. Zoom along here a little bit. There we go. Now we're starting to get some more mountain-looking areas. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm going for. Can we go and fill this little spucking right here? Get that nice and high. I like my world looking nice and, I don't know, I want it to look good. Let's get a nice peak going up here as well. Not too cubic looking. I don't want it looking too silly. I want it to look at least a little bit. Oh, I want that coming up. There we go. And let's drop this a little bit. And we've run out of life again. Really, really, really? I guess we're going to have to zoom out. I like our little mountain range, though. Let's go. Let time pass by. We might get some more species, or who knows, we might just get, I don't know, some grass spreading onto land eventually. Can we get some grass spreading onto land? That's what I want. But it doesn't look like we're getting any. Our Elrathias have died. One of our species went extinct. That's not ideal. We don't really want that. So how are we looking? Our world is currently heading towards 30 degrees Celsius. I think we're going to have to drop the temperatures a tiny little bit though. So let's go, and we're going to have to go and, I don't know, let's get some nice ocean looking. We got to rip up this world a little bit, kind of make it look a little bit more or less man-made, because right now it's looking way too tidy. Not really a fan of the direction it's going in right now. And let's go and build us like a nice deep ocean over here. Not very deep. We just want like a sea. There we go. There we go. Slowly getting there. A little bit further downwards. Okay, I like this. I like this. And we've run out of life again. So let's zoom out. Increase time. Nope. Slow down time. And we've got a new species, a Baragwanathia. And a Pikaia. We're slowly getting new species. The grass is spreading onto land. We're starting to look more like a planet. And I think the size of this ocean is probably starting to get a little bit too big. But look at all of our new species, man. This is what we want. And let's slow things down. We're about to head back inside and check out some of these new species that we've just found. I don't know. Let's see if we find anything cool in there. What do we got now? I know I did see... Oh, hold on. We've got some new species I've never had before. It's just seaweed, though. So what you want to do, basically, and how you capture them, is by doing that. You, whenever you get a new species, you want to capture it. It gives you a little bit of information on how you got it, and then it basically puts it in the tree. But it looks like we've also got something else down here. Looks like a starfish. Is it a starfish? It's an ophiuroid. Looks like a starfish to me. Do we have anything else new? I don't think so. So it shows up in our mini-map with a tiny little, like, pink speck, a little pink dot whenever we find something new. But let's go and zoom straight in here, because I want to show you our new little species that we've got. We got these little guys here. We also have, let's see if I can find one. This guy little here. This is a Pikaia. These guys look awesome. They're like little, I don't know. It's like a Pikaia. It's like a Pikachu or something. I don't know, but they are like the start of everything. Let me go and zoom out of here, if possible. We're going to go check out our library, and I want to show you our little tree that we've got. So the Pikaias come after the Cyclomedusas. I think they're all the way down here. And as you can see, our little starfish guys are down here as well. And they go and start turning into different types of starfish and jellyfish and sharks. And whoa, hold on just a second. Look at this little tree here. So there's another type of starfish, this thing here that I want to get. No, not that one. The actual starfish can turn into an omanite looking dude, which can turn into more omanite looking dudes, which turns into more omanite, which turns into squid, which turns into like a giant whoa, okay. All right, I want to go in that direction. I don't know if we're going to do it now, but we can do it. And as I was saying about the Pikaias, they turn into these guys, which turn into these guys, and slowly head down the dinosaur pathway. So now that we got them, let's try and get these guys as well. These are Astraspis, and they spawn in the sea at a temperature of 36 to 46 degrees, but you need enough Pikaias to get them. So the population of Pikaias has to increase, I suppose, to get them. So what else can we do? What can we adjust right now? Our world is pretty hot. It's actually 34 degrees. But you know what I'm thinking? I think we're going to zoom out, and I think we're just going to let this roll by a little bit and see What happens? Are we going to get some more picayas? Are we eventually going to get that other guy we were looking at? We got a Wolffuroid. That's a new species. I haven't had that one before yet, but let's set the species kind of increase a little bit more because I want to go in and check out what these guys are. We're getting all sorts of new trees. Okay, we've got 2 new species on our planet since we zoomed out of here. Let's check out what they are and where are they. There's one in the water over here. This guy, oh, it's just a plant. It's just a plant. I was hoping it was some like awesome new creature. Which one was this? This is the Philip. It's a Philip, and we've leveled up. That's how you level up. We're now level 8. I don't know what that lets us do. I think it just gives us a little bit more experience. But sometimes leveling up also lets you expand the range, I suppose, that you get. And, oh, here he is. Here he is. It's another type of starfish. I think we're heading in the direction of the sharks. I really want to get those guys. They look awesome. It's a Wolffuroid. So the next question we gotta ask ourselves is what comes... Oh, no, it's that guy. We want this guy next to him. We want the Omanite guy, which spawns in a little bit of a hotter area. So we're going to have to get it, I guess, 10 degrees hotter if we want to get these Omanite looking dudes. Let's try and get them. Let's try and get them. It needs to be 36 plus degrees in the sea. It's currently only like 21 around here. So our options are, we've got a couple options. I think we're going to go and drop this down a little bit. We don't want to go too deep though, because then we start getting into deep sea, which is just a whole nother ball game. How deep do we have to go to get deep sea? We've got deep sea down here already. All right, let's bring this up a little bit. I don't want deep sea just yet. We'll get deep sea when the time is right. But for now, I don't really want it to deep sea. We're still in the deep sea, apparently. Let's bring this all up then. Is that a little bit better? We're still deep sea down here? Okay, fine. We're going to bring it all up. And what you can actually do if you want to kind of make things a little bit warmer. So it's currently at 31. We want to get it closer to 41. So what I'm going to do, I guess we should kind of do it over here as well. Let's go drop this a little bit. All right, so I decided to go ahead and try and cut down a bunch of this sea, or at least raise it, just flatten it really. It's currently all 31 degrees down here, but what I'm going to try and do is increase it by 10 degrees. And there's actually an item that lets us do that. I think it is the warmth stone. So there's a couple different tiers of it. They all change the area by a certain amount, but the lowest level warmth stone increases the area by 10 degrees, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to go and place this guy down right in the corner because I don't want it to affect too large of a range, which it already has, because obviously the chances are it could also make different species extinct by increasing the temperature. So we're going to be careful about that as well. Anyways, let's zoom out of here and see how it changes our world. If it's going to go and give us this new species that we're trying to get. It doesn't look like it is, unfortunately. Okay, we've got a couple new things, but it's not what we're going for. Let's get in there. We've just unlocked something, and I want to find out what it was. So, is there anything? Yes, there is something new. It's over in this corner over here. What do we got? Is it the Omanite looking dude that we're trying to get? Where is he? Oh, is this guy here? Let's give him a little scan. Let's capture him and add him to our Pokédex. It's a Secambaspis. Cool. It's not the guy I wanted, but hey, any guys are pretty cool at this stage. So what exactly do we need? Let's see if we're satisfying these conditions that we need to get our little Omanite friend. It needs to be in a sea. It's adapted to high water temperatures. It appears as Ophiroids and Acanthodes began to disappear. So it looks like we have to reduce the species, reduce the population of both of those guys, Ophiroids stuff. This guy here, we have to go and start removing our starfish, I guess. And what are the Acanthodes? These things? Nope. What are the Acanthodes? I have no idea. It doesn't actually tell me. I don't know. This thing here, maybe? Maybe it's, I don't know. But I guess we just need to go and start removing some of these little starfish somehow. Which these guys die. But, I don't know how to kill these guys, actually. Height in the shallows. So I guess we're going to have to remove some of these shallow type areas? This guy's in a sea already, though. This guy's in a shallow. So how are we going to reduce them? I guess we got to start, hitting this whole area a little bit harder. So let's go start removing some of these shallows, turning them into more of like a sea type area. And hopefully that does the trick. I'm imagining it should. We want to keep a little bit of a shallows area, but not too much of one. Let's go drop this a little bit more. Drop this a tiny little bit more. I mean, you can also raise it. Yeah, let's get some little island going in here. Why not? Like that. That looks kind of cool, right? Now we're going to have to drop the rest of this, though. Okay, drop you 2 levels. That's still shallows? Really? You know what I'm possibly going to do? Going to remove some of this. We're going to raise some of this land over here. We can get a nice little river along here if we really wanted to. Let's raise that up a little bit. The world's slowly changing a fair bit, isn't it? It's coming a long way, but let's... Oh, we're going to slow down time first. Let's see if we've done enough to get these little overnight fellas coming into our world. I really hope we have. But something tells me we still got a ways to go. Something's going on. Are we losing our ophiuroids? We've just got something new. I don't know if that's... I think it's just a plant, though. All right, we've just got agliopythons. No worries. In fact, look at our little star bits over here. Should collect all of these guys. Still don't know what they do, but we may as well collect them, I guess. Okay, so anything going on down here in the oceans, perhaps? No. It's 39 degrees down here. I think that's what we're going for. How are our little starfish fellas going, though? They're supposed to, like, die down here, I thought. We still got too much shallows, maybe. You know what? Maybe we'll turn our attention to land for a little bit because we haven't done a whole lot up here for a little while. Let's go and start building a little bit more of a mountain range. Should we go higher with the one we already have? Or do we, which button's which, by the way? Okay. Do we go and start it? You know what? I'm gonna bring this around a little bit. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring it all the way through here. We don't want to go too close to the water, though. I kind of want to have a nice little flat area over there as well. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Oh, and I've run out. I've run out of things I can do. We've dropped the temperature of the world by 3 degrees by building that little mountain range there as well, though. So, gotta kind of be a little bit careful about that. Anyways, let's go. See if anything happens in this world. Can we keep dropping... Can we keep dropping this stuff? The things? What are they called? The whatever they're called. Man, we got a lot of stuff that's dying. We got to be careful. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and start bringing this up a little bit. I think it's a necessity. I think it's got to be done. So we're going to do it. My God, are we going to do it? We're going to bring it all the way through here. We don't want to go too close to the water, though. I kind of want to have a nice little flat area over there as well. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Oh, and I've run out. I've run out of things I can do. We've dropped the temperature of the world by 3 degrees by building that little mountain range there as well, though. So, gotta kind of be a little bit careful about that. Anyways, let's go. See if anything happens in this world. Can we keep dropping... Can we keep dropping this stuff? The things? What are they called? The whatever they're called. Man, we got a lot of stuff that's dying. We gotta be careful. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go and start bringing this up a little bit. I think it's a necessity. I think it's got to be done. So we're going to do it. My God, are we going to do it? All right, guys, so I've gone ahead, removed a bunch of these shallows over here. The only thing is, our temperature is slowly decreasing a fair bit. So I think I'm going to have to go and drop a little bit of this down now to get some larger seas going. Which is, I guess, good and bad at the same time. Maybe we'll go and drop a bunch over here as well. I don't know. I don't know what we should be doing, but I'm just doing what I think is right. And you know what? There's actually an item we can use for this. Hold on just a second. This one right here. Oh. Yo, we can create mountains? What? Never mind. We can use an item here that goes ahead and drops a bunch of land for us, which I'm going to do. Let's drop it right here. And it drops everything. No. I want it to come up a bit. No, because that's deep sea. We don't want deep sea. We just want to go and make it all about level. So that's what we're going for. X. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And a little bit more over here as well. Awesome. And you get these things basically by just, I don't know, doing stuff. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm pretending to know what I'm talking about, but I really have no idea. Well, now that we've got a large ocean... The temperature of the place is going to be about 28 degrees. Let's go zoom out and hope something happens. Let's go. Speed up. Come on, something happened, please. Things are going extinct. That's not ideal. Can we get some things like actually spawning in? That'd be nice. Oh God, we're losing so much stuff. Everything's going extinct. We're having like a heat wave right now or something. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Look at this. We're getting deserts and stuff. All right, you know what we got to do? Maybe we just got to build a river. Maybe that's what's up. Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me to do. I can do that. We can build a river right into the middle over here. We can put a nice big pool here. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? There we go. There we go. Maybe that'll maybe that'll help us out a little bit. Let's get some mountain ranges going. Why not? Why not? Let's get, you know what? All the way back here. All the way back here. That's how we're going to do this. Let's throw this thing here down. There we go. Nice big pyramid. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. You know what, guys? I've given up on our little Omanite friend. It's not going to happen. Instead, we're going to try and get some of these coal back into our world. We need a deep sea for this, which is going to be easy for us to do, and it has to be between 25 and 31 degrees. Well, I guess to do that, all we're going to have to do is remove our silly old rock here, which I actually don't know how we do that. Did we remove it? I think we removed it. Okay, and then we're going to have to go and drop this just a tiny little bit. No, that's raising it. Let's go and drop this, and then we get a bit of a deep sea going, and that's what we want. All right, let's see if that's enough. We've got a deep sea at 25 degrees. I think that satisfies what we needed to get our little coal fellas, right? Yeah, it does. Hopefully it's enough. Let's find out. Give me my little coaly friends, please. We got them. As simple as that. All right. And we're getting, oh God, our Picaya died. That's not ideal, but we're getting a bunch of other stuff. Yo. Okay. We got a bunch of things just then. Oh, hold on. We got new species down here. What do we get? It's a little jellyfish. An Arthrochamajusa. Sounds kind of cool. Let's collect all these little sparkly bits while we're here as well. I think there's another one over here. But what can we get next? There's that little coal guy. What's next in the library? I want to get some form of dinosaur before we call it a day. How about an Ichthyosaur? I think that's the next in line, right? Or we can get more fish. Ooh, an anglerfish? Or some sharks, perhaps? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. A shark that established its presence in the sea. Fish such as acanthodes became much larger by preying on plenty. Ooh. Okay, we can get this one here. It's like a coal, except they live in a little bit warmer water by the looks of it. But I want to go down this path. A saltwater fish has adapted to cooler water temperatures. It appeared as coal began to flourish in the deep sea. So I'm guessing we got to increase the population of coal and then get a sea with a temperature of 12 to 22 degrees, which is pretty cold. Very cold, in fact. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I guess we're going to have to go and reduce a bunch of this section. Somehow. All right, well, we've got a bit of a deep sea right here. I'm going to try and drop the temperature of this area. No, I didn't want to zoom out. We're going to have to make that a little bit colder. By the way, what's the temperature of our world right now? 31 degrees. I'll take that. That's fine. Okay. If I want to cool this down, I'm going to have to place down one of these rocks. I think. The thing is, they're quite big. And they're going to hit like a large area. And I don't want to go sabotaging too much other stuff, but stuff it. Let's go and place him down right here. I think it stays away from some of our deep sea. Anyways, let's zoom out and see if we can get some of these new fish. Let's speed it on up. Let's see what happens. Things are dying. That's not ideal, but stuff it. Let's keep going. Oh! An Ichthyosaur? Oh, we got it! We got it! It's not what I was going for, but we've got a land animal now. We got a dinosaur. Dude, we got a dinosaur. We've got a dinosaur! Look at him! Hold on. Look at him! It's an Ichthyosaur. Everybody's favorite dinosaur, right? Oh, God. Well, it's not the little fishy that I wanted, even though I'm pretty sure I satisfied the demands of that. It's 16 degrees down here, right? That's what we're going for. But maybe we just need more. Maybe we need more of that. Maybe what I gotta do is place the sea thing down here so that it's a little bit warmer over here. I think we just need more coal, to be honest. I think that's all it is. So if I zoom out here, we speed things up. And a bunch... Whoa, we got some red fern. Awesome. I love new trees. A Diplocaulus? Conifers died. We still got Diplocauluses, though. That's a new dinosaur. Dimetrodon. Yo, we're getting dinosaurs, man. We're getting dinosaurs. The Ophiofuroids are starting to struggle, though. Things are finally happening. I think we've got some new plants here, but we're getting a lot of new dinosaurs, too. Yo, it's a red fern. Awesome. But more importantly, look at this guy. It's a Dimetrodon. I swear we had something else spawn in, though, and I can't remember what it was. Did we get anything else? There was something new. There was something I'd never seen before. Maybe these little fishies? These fish look different, right? Look at them, they're talking. All right, let's get out of this zone. Let's get out of this view. Did we get the fish we've been trying to get? Hold on just a second. These guys are new. I think. Yeah, they are. We've never had these guys before. What are they? Where'd they even come from? A Diplocaulus. Cool enough. There's something up here as well. I think it's just another type of flower, though. So it's not exactly what we were going for, but cool, I guess? Let me have a little look at our library. Because as it stands, instead of getting the fish we were trying to get, we've gone from an Ichthyosaur. Oh, this guy here, a Diplocaulus. What does he turn into? A frog! He turns into a frog, which turns into different types of frogs. We've got ourselves a Dimetrodon, which turns into a Trimetrodon, and a bunch of other states, like basically the whole reptile species. So that's cool. I want to keep him alive, by the way. I do not want him to die. What I'm still wondering is this fish. 12 to 22 degrees. How many coal do we have? We got 71,000 coal. Can I get some more coal? I would like some more coal. Oh, the only real issue I can think of is that we need a larger deep sea. That's really all I can think of. We got to get it a little bit warmer down here, maybe. So I'm going to try and do that just by dropping land a tiny little bit. We're going to see if this helps our case a little bit. All right. Let's zoom out of here. Let's see if we get some new species real quick. Hopefully. Just give me one new species and I'll be happy. I've been playing this game for way too long today. A Diceratocaulus? What? I don't even know what that is. Anything else new, though? Anything else? I have no idea. I don't think so, though. A Stegophyton. That's two new things. Anything else want to spawn in? I think that's all we're going to get, though. Yeah, that's it. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and have a look at what we've just collected. Oh, hold on. I think there's a new type of flower. Yay. But did we get a new type of species as well? Whoa, we leveled up to level 9. Can I adjust bigger area? I can't. Damn, that's a shame. But there's also something over here. Yo, these little fellas have moved onto land. That's awesome. That's a Diceratocaulus. Nice. It's just a shame that these little fellas down here aren't growing in population. I have no idea why that is. All right, once again, I decided to drop the deep ocean, get a nice flat area down there. If we can get just more of them spawning in, we might be good. But at the current rate, it's just not happening. Oh, no, it is. It is. We're starting to get a population of them. If we can get 100,000, we might be in luck. Things are going up. Nothing seems to be struggling too much right now. I don't want to speed this up too far, though. I want to stop in a second. Things are dying now. It's up and down and all around. We just got something new. Is it what we've been hoping for? Let's go in and have a look. I hope it is. Where is it? There is something in the water. Is it these little things? No. There's something new that we got, but what was it? There is something in the water. Over here. This little guy. I think we've done it. I think we got the fish we've been trying to get. Did we get him? I can only assume that that's the one, right? Let's have a quick look in the library. Yeah. Oh, it's not the right one. It looks like him, but it's not. It's a different guy. Migrated to warm waters. But we need the cold water version so that we can get sharks and swordfish and stuff. Anyways, guys, we are going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you so much for watching Birthday's the Beginning. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead, punch the thumbs up, make it rain those thumbs ups. I hope to make some more videos on this. I had a lot of fun. In fact, I've been recording for an hour now, which is a bit ridiculous. But thanks so much, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Bye for now.